The movie begins with a young woman named Lisa, who looks deeply upset and disappointed with her life. Overcome with grief, she lies down on a deserted road, intending to end her life. Just then, a car approaches. Seeing it, Lisa stands up. The driver, a man named Adam, stops and asks if she is okay. Lisa responds, "Yes, I'm fine." Adam then offers her a ride, and Lisa agrees without hesitation, immediately getting into the car. As they drive, Lisa shares that today is her daughter's birthday, and she misses her terribly. However, she reveals that her daughter is no longer alive. She has passed away. Lisa explains that she feels completely alone in the world, with no one to call her own, which is why she came to this road, overwhelmed with sorrow, intending to end her life. As they continue driving, Lisa turns on Adam's car radio. A news broadcast reports that a killer is on the loose in the nearby forest, having already murdered 2 people. The reporter mentions that the murderer has a distinctive tattoo on his right hand. Hearing this, Adam quickly turns off the radio, and in that moment, the camera reveals a tattoo on his right hand, confirming that Adam himself is the killer. Suddenly, Adam slams on the brakes, causing the car to jolt forward. The impact knocks Lisa unconscious as her head hits the dashboard. When Lisa regains consciousness, she finds herself trapped in an unfamiliar and eerie place. A glowing bracelet is tightly fastened around her wrist. Panicked, Lisa screams for help and desperately tries to remove the bracelet, but it won't budge. Feeling hopeless, she collapses in frustration. Suddenly, a small passageway opens next to her. She hesitates, but, seeing no other option, steps through it. As soon as she enters, the door behind her closes on its own, heightening her fear. Looking at her bracelet again, Lisa notices a timer. An 11-minute countdown has begun. She starts moving cautiously along the path. As she reaches the middle, another section of the passage closes behind her, trapping her further. Up ahead, Lisa encounters an incredibly narrow path. She carefully squeezes through, struggling with each step. After much effort, she finally makes it across. Continuing forward, Lisa enters a corridor filled with lights. Suddenly, the path starts to rise, closing in on itself. Realizing she could be crushed, she sprints forward, barely making it out in time. Just then, the timer on her bracelet resets to 5 minutes. As she moves forward, she stumbles upon a horrifying sight. A decomposing corpse lies in her path. The body has a similar bracelet on its wrist, confirming that Lisa is not the only victim of this twisted trap. The stench is overwhelming, but Lisa has no choice. She must clear the body to move forward. Holding back her disgust, she pushes the remains aside and presses on. Checking her bracelet, she sees that only 2 minutes remain, so she picks up her pace. As time runs out, a small, safe compartment opens up in the tunnel. Lisa rushes inside just in time. Moments later, fire erupts throughout the passage, consuming everything in its path. However, since Lisa made it to safety, she survives. When the flames subside, she steps out, but before she can catch her breath, her bracelet timer resets again, this time giving her another 11 minutes. Lisa follows the path and soon comes across a stream. Dehydrated, she drinks the water before diving in, swimming to the other side. As she emerges, water begins to flood the area, but Lisa narrowly escapes, finding another path forward. Just then, she hears desperate cries for help. She follows the voice, but as she moves ahead, the floor beneath her suddenly opens up, revealing a pit of boiling acid. To test its danger, Lisa rips a piece of her clothing and drops it into the acid. The fabric dissolves instantly, confirming its lethal nature. Determined to survive, Lisa braces herself and begins crossing the path, supporting herself with her hands along the walls. However, as she carefully maneuvers, her knee accidentally dips into the acid, causing excruciating pain and a severe burn. Despite the agony, she pushes through, refusing to give up. Further down the path, Lisa encounters another person, a man wearing a bracelet like hers. Desperate for an ally, she tries to communicate. "Listen to me carefully," she pleads. "We're both trapped here. We can help each other." But the man acts strangely, behaving erratically and ignoring her. Suddenly, both of their bracelet timers reach the final seconds, and another safe room appears nearby. Realizing they must reach it to survive, they both rush toward it. However, the safe room is only big enough for one person. A brutal struggle ensues as they fight to get inside. In the scuffle, Lisa manages to push the man away and secure herself inside just as the door slams shut. From outside, the man pounds on the door, screaming in terror as the deadly trap activates. The man's hand gets caught in the closing passage, severing it. Lisa looks at the hand and sees the same tattoo as Adam's, confirming that he is indeed Adam. Suddenly, and is approached by a strange-looking robot. The robot begins healing Lisa's knee, which was burned by the acid. It then inserts a chip into her and reveals the truth about what happened to her. A flashback scene shows Lisa and Adam fighting in the car. During the struggle, Adam attacks Lisa with a knife, forcing her to escape from the vehicle. As she stumbles outside, she notices a bright white light descending from the sky. This light was actually a spaceship belonging to aliens who abducted Lisa and took her with them. The story shifts back to the present, where Lisa steps out of the safe zone and finds herself in a passageway. Suddenly, a sharp blade swings toward her. Lisa quickly steps back, narrowly avoiding it, and climbs to a higher level. As she reaches the new passage, she senses something approaching from behind. Turning around, she sees a horrifying, burnt creature moving toward her. Terrified, Lisa panics and rushes forward, but the creature continues to follow her. She manages to escape by slipping through a narrow path, which is too tight for the creature to pass through. Left with no choice, the creature gives up and retreats. At that moment, the timer on Lisa's bracelet starts again. She finds two paths ahead and decides to take the left one. As she proceeds, she suddenly hears her daughter's voice. Overcome with emotion, Lisa eagerly follows the voice and reaches a different chamber. Here, she sees memories of her entire life displayed on the walls, from her childhood to the tragic death of her daughter. She watches in shock as a memory unfolds. Her daughter had been playing near a window when she accidentally fell while trying to retrieve her ball. This was the tragic accident that took her daughter's life. Seeing this, Lisa breaks down in tears, blaming herself for not being there to save her child. Just then, she notices the same burnt creature lurking behind her again. Lisa quickly moves along the path, but the creature follows. Up ahead, she encounters razor-sharp wires blocking her way. With no other option, she pushes forward, injuring herself as the wires cut into her skin. The timer on her bracelet is about to run out, and a safe zone suddenly appears. However, the creature also rushes into the safe area, saving itself just in time. Beyond the razor wires, Lisa sees an open sky, but she is so severely injured that she collapses from blood loss. Her time runs out, and fire erupts around her, but instead of running, she notices that the floor beneath her is opening. Without hesitation, she drops down, escaping the flames. When Lisa regains consciousness, she is shocked to find herself back at the very place where she started. Everything she endured to escape had been for nothing. Defeated and exhausted, she lies down, overwhelmed with hopelessness. The same robot appears again and begins healing her wounds, but Lisa refuses. She tells it not to heal her and to let her die instead. The robot prepares to inject her with poison, but just then, Lisa gets an idea. Using her own blood, she starts drawing a map of the tunnel on the wall. She had already memorized the paths and obstacles, and now, she was determined to find the real way out. With renewed determination, Lisa navigates the tunnels with ease, having already faced all the challenges before. When she reaches the acid chamber, she dips her bracelet into the acid, causing it to disintegrate and fall off. As it dissolves, Lisa notices strange markings on her hand, which appear to be a hidden map leading to the exit. Moving forward, she encounters another split path. This time, she follows the markings on her hand and chooses the right way. As she continues, she once again faces the burnt creature, which emerges from a lower passage and starts chasing her. Lisa manages to distract the creature and slips through an alternate route. Eventually, Lisa reaches a new area and encounters a different kind of alien. But before she can process what is happening, the burnt creature reappears and attacks her. Lisa fights back, and after a brutal struggle, she crushes the creature's head with her foot, finally killing it. She then continues onward and finds yet another fork in the path. Using the markings on her hand, she selects the correct route. As Lisa advances, she suddenly sees her daughter standing before her. Overwhelmed with emotion, she rushes to hug her, crying uncontrollably. Her daughter asks Lisa to come with her, but Lisa realizes the truth. Her daughter is not real. It is just another illusion created to deceive her. Within seconds, the vision of her daughter vanishes. Determined to escape, Lisa presses forward until she sees the open sky ahead. She moves toward it, but 3 massive blades fall from above, blocking her path. Observing their timing, she carefully dodges 2 of them, but as she attempts to cross the 3rd one, her foot gets caught under it, severing half of it. Lisa screams in pain but refuses to give up. Despite the agony, she pushes forward. However, upon reaching the so-called sky, Lisa realizes the horrifying truth. It was just a giant screen, not an actual exit. Seeing this, her last ounce of hope shatters, and she breaks down in despair. Everything she had endured, every painful challenge, had led to nothing. Devastated, she resigns herself to her fate, wishing for death. Just then, something pulls Lisa away. In the next scene, she awakens in an entirely different place, an unfamiliar world. She is no longer on Earth. The aliens had taken her from Earth and brought her to their planet. Sitting beside a waterfall, Lisa looks down and realizes that her severed foot has completely healed. To her astonishment, she sees her daughter again. This time, her daughter is real. Smiling, her daughter tells her that she can stay here now. Lisa realizes the truth. Her daughter had never actually died. She, too, had been taken by the aliens. With this revelation, the movie ends. So that's it. Hope you enjoy the story. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos.